Hey guys, Omni here. Welcome back. The wait is over. Season 2 of Invincible has finally arrived, and I cannot wait to get into this, man. I've been waiting for this forever, it feels like, up until this point. Now, I went into the Season 1 blind, and the only thing I've seen for Season 2 was that little teaser that came out after the Adam Eve special we checked out that dropped a few months ago. So that's it. I've still not read a single issue of the comic itself, and I got no expectations going into this. I'm just excited to see where the story goes from where we left off and what is in the horizon for Invincible himself. So guys, we're gonna go ahead and strap in. So if you want to see the full length reaction, as always, you can check those out over on Patreon, or if you become a member of the channel, get you access as well. They are in watch-along format, so you will need your own footage to sync up with the time code and see my reaction to the entire episode. Over there, you also get to suggest and vote on what movies to react to each month. We got monthly Q&As, behind-the-scenes footage, and try to make it worth your while, so you're going to support the channel. But guys, I'd really appreciate it if you enjoy this reaction to leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already, because it really does help us out over here. And a huge thank you to the team over at Prepper for helping me edit down these highlights for you guys here on YouTube. And with that all sound of the way, let's go ahead and dive into episode 1. Here we go. The hell? Who's going? Oh! What the? What is?
I've been hit harder before. Way harder.
So arrogant, just like your father.
Are they sparring, or did we miss something?
Giant teeth, lies. Why can't you trust me?
What the? Okay.
After what Omni-man did, after what you.
Oh. What did he? Whoa.
You.
Oh. Dream? Maybe a dream. Simulation? What is happening? Ah! Ha ha! Jeez, man.
Immortal your way out of that.
The immortal.
What the hell?
Thousands of years trying to make this planet better for all its people.
What is going on?
You're going to be part of the Filtrum Empire now, and no one ever messes with Earth again. And in the long run, you'll thank us. But you need to remember.
Is this a different timeline?
We didn't destroy your cities. You destroyed them by fighting back. And if you still think you can stop us, don't forget, I'm invincible.
We didn't do a cut to the title card.
No one dies from cancer, and no one ever messes with Earth again. Look, I didn't get it at first either, but I came around.
We're still lingering at this thing, man. This has got to be like an alternate timeline then, I guess. Because we've left their perspectives altogether by this point.
Angstrom, were you followed?
The immortal led them away. We're safe.
Yeah, that's what Rex thought.
Yo, yeah.
Did you retrieve the null energy?
If this doesn't make Omni-man have a bad day, nothing will.
Null energy.
Oh no. Oh God, no.
Oof. Yo! Dude, this is some Earth 2 shit right here, man. And or 3, I forget which. Had the crime syndicate.
Someday, you too will die.
Sure. But you should have died at birth.
Wow. Man, she's still limited. She might be able to stand up a chance if she was unlocked.
Stop this, or I stop you. I would never kill you, but I can't let you hurt anyone else.
I'd never do it, but I will.
She's not dead. just paralyzed.
So that's what you were practicing on those protesters last week.
Oh, Jesus.
Justice will come for you. You will reap
Let's do this, Mark. I missed lunch because of that riot in Bangkok.
Yeah, way ahead of you.
Oh, whoa.
What the hell was that?
Who cares?
Look how nonchalant this shit is. Oh my God, dude. So I guess it didn't go to the title card when he said it because he's not our Invincible. That's got to be my best guess, man. You know, now that I think about it, I do think I remember, like, maybe a headline at one point that Robert Kirkman said something about the multiverse. I completely forgot about that, man. Honestly, I'm glad I forgot about it. Because that threw me off in the beginning, man. I mean, he's still helping people, but man. Oh, yeah. So he went through all of that still. Am I understanding that right? He still got pummeled into that same mountain, which is why he was standing over that crater, but he submitted.
You should count yourself lucky there, Pete. You could have torn your arm off, smashed your head in, ripped out your liver, made your spine into a belt. We barely gave you a concussion. That means we like you. That's when we break out of here again. We don't kill you. As long as you keep us in good food, which you're currently not.
You ain't going nowhere.
Did you? Oh, I shit portals now. Didn't I mention that?
Someone's, like, what, recruiting people?
See you around, Pete.
Somebody's pulling them. Here? Like, are we? God, Is this our Earth?
My name is Angstrom Levy. Why'd you break us out? And what do you want? That's basically the same question, idiot. I'll explain as we go. This Earth's too dangerous to stay here for long. Let me guess, you can open portals between dimensions.
Oh.
But not within the same dimension. Why do you think that? Because we're walking, and because you needed to find a crater deep enough here to reach us in the GDA's underground prison there.
Okay, so his portals only work from the same place in the same universe, or to a different universe.
I only use my power for good. Working with the two of you is a real ethical and moral stretch for me, but I don't have a choice. There's no one else with your scientific je ne sais quoi. Trust me, I've looked everywhere.
Like, if I didn't have to, I wouldn't.
Mark, great. I'm sorry your dad got exploded. Oh, thanks.
Wow.
Your dad was an okay guy, though. He was like Jack, right? Bet you wish
Thanks, Todd. Mark appreciates.
What the heck?
I shouldn't be here. I should be out there, making up for all my mistakes.
You didn't kill those people, Mark. Omni-man did.
Yeah.
I need to be out there. Hold on. I'm better. I'm stronger. I'm ready.
No, you're not.
You can't stop me. I don't need your permission to be a superhero.
You know who else said that to me?
I'm not my dad.
Take some time off, kid. You need it.
Damn, dude.
Jesus. Is this thing still going on?
Going well, sir.
Stepping on my favorite bar, you piece of shit!
Hold me there! And I want to be president of America!
Based on his speech patterns and vocabulary,
The giant seems to have the mental capacity of an 8-year-old. There's a multi-level parking garage beneath this intersection. I will detonate stress points in the concrete and drop the giant into it. We can neutralize him there without endangering...
Aw.
You okay?
I'm not sure.
Rex! Blow up Rudy's charges!
Dude, the teamwork.
Why are you so mean to me?
Why are you so mean to me?
I don't know. I couldn't move. My heart was racing. I was all sweaty.
Aww. He seized up.
There's an infinite number of dimensions. I was born with the ability to access all of them.
You must have been a fun kid to babysit.
Differ from ours in the smallest way.
We're a very terrifying kid to babysit for.
Remember that world-changing battle between Omni-Man and Invincible a month ago? In most other dimensions, they teamed up and took over the planet.
Most.
All our problems, famine, war, climate change, cancer, have been solved somewhere else.
Oh, wow.
A Prometheus who raises the bar for
Oh,
everyone,
wow.
sharing what works. To do this, I need deep knowledge of those other dimensions. Good thing we've always been inquisitive.
We've always been.
Does he have a council of himself? Yep.
I did not see that coming. Because you're the clone.
I need to copy all their know-how and put it in here.
Why not just ask them questions?
Because only someone who can see the whole puzzle can put it together. Help me do this, and I'll give you any single dimension you
I
want.
mean, you'd think that'd overload his brain, man. There's the new one that just came in.
Mark, I'm home. Debbie! I've been waiting for you.
The hell?
You want to hear something crazy? When I saw you with that knife, I thought...
Really? I would never. Too obvious. Poison would be my... I have to go back to Moscow in a few days, but
What's this?
something that helped me.
The hell?
Ongoing repeated ups of monumental proportions. You're slow, unprepared, undisciplined. Takedowns take too long and the public pays the
Ooh.
price.
I mean, they did pretty good, though.
I'm still adjusting to my new body.
And I'm instituting a change.
Oh. Oh.
Was he waiting for his cue? You were, weren't you? Like, just over there or something? Did you work it out in advance? I mean...
It's also obvious the team needs more muscle. Meet bulletproof.
Oh. Whoa. Wait. Isn't that the reject suit from that Mark turned down? Or am I just misremembering?
What do you do? I mean, other than have the most obvious name ever. Bulletproof?
I do everything you wish you could. And that's rich coming from a guy called Rexplode. You grade school shit yourself? Come on, man. I know you're tight. Be better.
I was trying to be better.
New training schedule in your lockers. First session is in 30 minutes.
I mean, we didn't solve the Monster Girl problem, though, right? With the training problem?
Screw him. He's making a big mistake.
My leadership has been suboptimal, and like any problem, it needs to be fixed.
Damn.
I can't stop thinking... When I was a kid, I always wanted to be my dad. What if that happens? What if I become him and I don't even know it?
You're not your dad, Mark. The whole world knows that.
Cecil doesn't.
So prove him wrong.
Mark, it's not a good...
I'll work for you. I'll follow orders. I'll let you make all the calls. Just put me back out there.
Sir, energy levels just went off the chart.
Here we go.
Someone get this kid an earpiece.
And he is going to download all the information to himself, right? That's the plan.
Once we start the process, it's impossible to stop. At these power levels, severe brain damage would be the least of your problems.
I understand.
Something's going to happen, man.
Locked and stable. We're laughing. Don't say that.
Oh no, Mark's gonna mess this up though. Oh god.
Spit it out, kid. Okay, there's like a giant mechanical Christmas tree.
Maybe. No way he lives up to his name. He's definitely not invincible. Stop!
Man, they're just playing with this, man. Playing with this, man.
I've heard that before.
Then I'm sorry.
Oh! Whoa. Jeez, that was a nice one. Ooh.
No! That's enough! I said stop! Quit whining. We're almost done.
Send them back. Send them back. Oh no. Oh no. Oh! Wow. Hey, he's okay. Well, not okay, but okay.
Are you injured?
Huh. I guess he really is invincible.
Jesus Christ! What? Are they just trying to prove a point that we're not doing that shit anymore, or what?
Everyone here did this to themselves. And whatever they were planning, you stopped them. This is what happens when you follow my orders. We did.
Well, there's got to be like a consequence to this, though. The machine's damaged in the middle of its little thing. Does that make like a rift or a tear?
Mom?
Oh God.
Mom,
Oh my God, Mark.
are you okay?
What? No, I'm just, tired. Oh, I must have accidentally.
Have you eaten?
No, I guess I forgot.
I'll make dinner.
No, you don't have to.
No.
Congratulations on being accepted to Upstate University, Miss Bennett. Wait, this is yours.
Oh.
I wanted to say that we're going to college together.
I don't believe you.
I'm confused. What just happened?
I got in. I got in.
I guess I get to keep my superhero boyfriend after all.
Oh.
Thanks for the support today. I don't know if you heard, but I'm working for Cecil now, so, you know, if you need some help or want to team up.
Cecil thinks you're on our side.
Oh my God.
I'll be watching you.
I mean, I get it, especially from his point of view in that one episode, man.
I told him not to take off the damn helmet.
Oh, whoa, what in the world?
How are you even breathing?
Oh, hey, he survived. Oh, is he like all brain?
You did that to yourself. And this to me.
He did this. It made me a freak.
Oh, come on.
He killed so many people I knew, people I loved. Millions died because of him.
Scrambled.
No.
You've lost track of what.
Oh, he's getting him mixed up. Oh no, he can't decipher what's what, and he's holding him accountable for his crimes everywhere.
I won't rest until I've killed.
There it is. Ah! Ooh, are we gonna do cracks this season instead of the blood splatters?
Don't worry about me. Just had half my body melted helping you mutilate yourself.
Well, he's dangerous. Wow, man, what an episode. Damn, opening like that in an alternate timeline where Mark helped Nolan, joined him, sided with him, and just kind of seeing the fallout of that was pretty wild. And like the resistance force that was kind of trying to like fight back their Eve and what that Mark did to her, because he's like, I can't bring myself to kill you. I'll just paralyze you. That's fine. And then, like, unceremoniously, we switch back to our Mark. There's also some times where I wasn't sure when we switched, months after what had happened, what we witnessed back on our Earth, the primary one we have been focusing on, and just kind of seeing how he's still really hung up on everything that happened. Obviously, I think he said like it's only been a month. I think he said, is that right? So, him and Debbie dealing with that betrayal, and on top of that, him kind of placing a lot of that guilt on himself for being unable to save those lives, putting all of that on himself because his father's words got to him. It's like, these people were dying because of you. However true that may or may not be, he's putting that on himself regardless. Even if it's not in the way that Nolan meant it, he's still putting that on him. And then obviously Debbie doesn't really have anybody to talk to, anybody to compartmentalize this with. And she's just diving into her alcohol, man. She's diving into that wine, like 2 bottles by herself. She shared a little bit with Olga, but the rest of that was pretty much all her. And, and then obviously Mark is also really kind of not having anyone to really express this, which is kind of weird to me because, like, the way things ended in the last season with him, Amber, the whole gang, at the burger joint, I thought things would be a little more open, especially when he answered the call for Cecil to go back out and go meet with Seth Rogen. I figured we'd be in a little bit of a more okay place right now. But understandably, maybe that was like, even in a moment of depression, great struggle, like emotional turmoil, we can have pockets where we might feel more okay than we actually are and then regress. And maybe that's all that happened. But hell, man, like, it seems like Eve hasn't checked in a while, like talking about, like maybe even since that one night I was just talked about at the Burger Mart. Like, it seems like, I don't know, why is nobody talking to Mark about all this stuff? I mean, it might be a choice of his own too, but he's been going out and doing his own thing for a little while. But this guy who was born, he's the only version of him throughout the multiverse that was born with this ability to open these doorways to these other dimensions. As he was able to see into them, he could see like the certain things, the best things, the different things of each one, in the hopes of, sharing that wealth of knowledge. Because obviously things unfold in different ways. This whole concept, the butterfly effect, the changes, the wind blowing in a different direction, the simplest of things, careening history down different paths in small, sometimes minor ways, and sometimes larger. Like you said, some universes have figured out cancer where we still haven't. There's other things like that. And we can share that knowledge if we can have somebody that can bridge that and share it with all of them. We can raise everybody up to new heights, and we could kind of make every universe a utopia. So that was the goal. But, because, damn it, dude, it falls on, it's not, I understand, like, it makes sense. Like, from the viewer's perspective, you're like, damn it, this is Mark's fault, Cecil's fault, whatever, for interrupting this, but it's kind of his fault for not roping in anybody, sharing any of this himself with anybody but himself and these maulers. And then again, it could have been just like he trusted the maulers a little too much. It brought them in as extra muscle, and they just took things to the extreme, which made him need to react and act out. Passing the blame or putting the blame on anywhere is just, it's kind of redundant right now. But like, at the end of the day, they were like, hey, once this process starts, you can't really stop it. And now because he shares all these memories, and where he told us that most universes, Mark sided with his father, and they killed untold numbers of people together. And now those memories, he believes, are his memories. So because that safety measure that they had in place melted away the moment he tried to free himself in the middle of the process. And now he's just deformed. His brain is just like expanded from all the new information and everything that he's downloaded into his skull, and has gotten to the point where he can't discern what is what, and he holds all to be true. He seems like he's now going to blame this Mark for the deaths that the other Marks have caused. And he portaled away. To do what? I have no idea. But it seems like he's just going to seek vengeance on Mark now, I guess. because he ruined this plan. Even though, whatever, say what you will, it is what it is. He's going to put the blame on Mark, and whether that is valid or not, that's what he's doing. And I don't know, but he's going to take that out on all Marks or this Mark specifically. Crisis on Infinite Marks. But dude, again, I'm glad, like, because I've been trying to stay away from any of the new trailers and all that kind of stuff, and like it wasn't until like we really kind of creeped into this, that Robert Kirkman interview creeped into my brain, because I saw that I think I remember seeing a couple of tweets and stuff like that saying like, oh God, now Invincible's jumping on the multiverse train, and I think he chimed in and was like, no, that was already in the story like decades ago or whenever this was originally written. It wasn't chiming in on the craze. It's just like an unfortunate lining up of the stars to fall in after people have already been complaining enough about the multiverse films we've been getting, which honestly, we've only had like 3 in theaters. Well, if you include Everything Everywhere All at Once, I guess 4. But if we're talking comic book stuff specifically, No Way Home, Doctor Strange, and Flash, if you talk animated movies or spin-offs and stuff like that, man, the Arrowverse has been doing it the last 10 years. And then you have like the Turtles crossover with all the different Turtles. They did that. The Teen Titans versus the Teen Titans Go. We've been seeing it a lot, for a long time. It just made the creep into the general populace, and now it's a bit of a problem. But I thought they handled it really well. And honestly, I'm real glad I forgot about that, because I was really confused in those opening moments, because I was convinced that, because we saw the Immortal was once again resurrected. That was one of the things that was revealed at the end of last season. So I thought maybe he had some PTSD or trauma, and maybe he was dreaming because he was present in that reality that we saw for a time. So my initial thought was, is this his dream? Is he paranoid about Mark? Is he fearful about that union? Because he didn't witness the fallout of it. And is that like a fear? So I thought we were in someone's dream. I thought it was Mark, maybe thinking, oh God, he's dreaming about the version of him that maybe would have joined his father. Or if it was the Immortal. And I was hanging on to either one of those. Once we left their perspective, and then I was like, okay, that can't be it. So it was really well done. And I really liked kind of steeping us in the world, seeing the Guardians of the Globe, the current iteration, struggling to kind of, not even struggling. They've come a long way from where they started, but they're still not holding up a candle to the original Guardians of the Globe, or at least the last batch, the ones that Nolan took out. They need to be refined, and they're kind of being put under check with Robot no longer being a robot. He's not able to make the same kind of logistical calculations that he used to be able to. He can still think on his feet, come up with a good plan, but he has the human problems of dealing with human emotions and chemicals running through his brain now. And he froze up. He had a moment of fear, which he wouldn't have had before, when, like she said, you were just kind of playing a video game like before, where you were away somewhere else, remote controlling your robots, So now he's out in the field physically, and it's a whole different feeling he's got to get used to. And I forget. So let me know, did they solve the Monster Girl problem? I don't remember that being a thing that got fixed. So she still, every time she transforms, she ends up younger, right? And they want to go back to do these training sessions. Is that what I'm understanding? Do they understand how that's going to work? Because I don't think that I don't remember them fixing that. And I feel like that's kind of a problem that they need to figure out before they unmake her. I want to double check real quick, that suit, that Bulletproof, what a name. But then again, we got Invincible. I can't really say too much. They were talking shit about his name, and then he made a very valid point about calling out Rexplosion for his. I want to go back to episode 1. It is the exact same suit, minus some color tweaks. The orange isn't so orange, because it was orange and yellow. And now it was, nope, never mind. That is the suit. It's just the orange, the reddish orange accent is a little muted in the scene in this one, but it's the same suit. I caught that immediately. But yeah, great first episode. I know we're only getting 4 episodes, and then it's going on a mid-season hiatus. So we're just going to have 4 back-to-back, 1 each week, and then we'll pick up with it and see what happens next. But guys, I'd love to know what you guys thought. How'd you feel about this? Were you caught off guard in the beginning? Again, I haven't seen the trailer, so I don't know if this was all already kind of teased and shown or whatever, but let me know what you guys thought. What was your reaction? And how do you all think this is going to move forward? Sound off the comments. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. Hope you enjoyed the reaction. If you did, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already. Remember, if you want to see the full-length reaction, check it out over on Patreon, or if you become a member of the channel, gets you access as well. And speaking of before we go, I want to shout out our channel legends: Andy Sher, Ryan Karen, York Coruscant, Margaret Grace, Melito, Robert Anguiano, Jeffrey Hale, Jake Cantrell, Eric Official, Amy Becca, and Casey Wood. Thank you guys so much for continued support. But that's it for this video, guys, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, everybody.